It's Week 18 of the National Football League. And coming up next is the Jets, leader at quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Jets and the Broncos, next on Madden Football.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You look at this Bronco defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he is hot, hot, hot. Yeah, okay, so there's a blemish in there, right? He did throw one interception in the last game.
But 5 touchdown passes.
Okay, that's the offset you want.
I'd say bench him. 5 touchdowns, 1 interception.
You are tough, Coach. I thought the ratio was if you got to 3-1, your quarterback was operating at peak efficiency. 5-1.
And a win.
And a win? Yeah, just let him keep throwing it.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Crawford. Completed out left to Dobbs. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Now he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They go play action here on first down. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Romeo Dobbs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And that drive all capped off with a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They're going to look to throw. His throw incomplete.
When you look at this Bronco defense,
they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always...
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Take it at the 37. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. So the Broncos come back out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC.
And one thing we do know, they will be a part of the playoffs come January. They have clinched the AFC West.
And that feels good for them, but they feel like their work is far from done because as it stands right now, they won't have the first round bye. But a lot of teams will tell you, that's okay with us. We just want to get to the playoffs and wreak havoc from that point on.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Crawford. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The Broncos send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man complete. It's Price. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here.
Here's 2nd and 7.
As they've got it as we resume action.
In motion right, that's Wilson. There's a fake on the Jets, sweeping instead. A give to Hall up the middle.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Here's Jake Bailey now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 23. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
To throw on 3rd down, Crawford.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Now Williams running left. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
From the gun on 3rd down, Crawford.
That's caught left side by Judy.
And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Jets are going to get the football back. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. That's Price. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. He'll look to throw.
He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Running left, it's Hall. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing to start the drive, Crawford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Crawford.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Crawford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Crawford. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Touchdown!
Alvin Kamara.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan.
Only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Broncos offense set to begin this 3rd quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. This is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown.
Well, here this 3rd quarter, the whole complexion of the ball game flips on a dime there, CD. This is back to a 1-score game.
And sometimes when your offense is sputtering, you as a defensive unit have to take it upon yourselves to say, we've got to go out there, maybe take a few chances along the way, and see if we can generate some points ourselves. And lo and behold, they were able to deliver.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. Denver's offense ready to go again. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
On second down, Williams.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6.
Off play action, Crawford. And he slings one that's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's got a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Touchdown, Broncos. A great play there. 30.
And the Broncos go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now 21-7. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York set to take the field.
Now Hall to start the drive. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The throw over the middle taken in, and they're able to get this one across the 35. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. He'll drop to throw. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. They go back to the ground with Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. The quarterback run good for 10 that time, but it does lead to a 3rd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. Crawford. Touchdown!
Marvin Mims.
A 1-yard touchdown.
And the Broncos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And this will be a set sails over the end line. So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
The Jets on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Oh, and this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Here's the Jets punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And he'll take it on this side of midfield.
Oh, good move. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Crawford.
Open man, he completes it to Judy.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down. Back to throw. Crawford. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Williams.
Fight. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Javonte Williams
with career touchdown number 70.
And the Broncos extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line.
Big yardage that time for the Jets. 45 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back to throw now on 1st down. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Price.
And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Jets! From 6 yards away.
And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
87 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run it again with Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.